The next day, I decided to listen to the final minute. I was convinced there had to be a logical explanation. I opened the file and skipped to the end. I reached the point where I had stopped listening. The man's voice sounded terrified. Then he said, "If you've reached the final minute," then he heard you. After that, he started crying and said, "I kept telling myself it was just a feeling, just paranoia, until things started moving. In the recording, I began hearing faint sounds, drawers opening, footsteps, the rustling of clothes." Then the man said, "The first time I saw him was in a photograph that I took myself. But he wasn't there when I took it. My heart started racing. Then he said, every time you look behind you and don't see anyone, he takes one step closer." He paused, then whispered, "And if you listen to the entire recording, he'll start hearing you too." Suddenly, the recording ended, but the file didn't close. I could still hear breathing, real breathing, not part of the recording, as if someone had placed their face right next to the microphone. Then I heard one final sentence, a sentence that wasn't even part of the file's duration, a completely different voice, a calm voice. It said, "Turn around." I froze, and I didn't turn around. I swear I didn't. But after a few minutes, I gathered enough courage to look at the black computer screen. I saw my reflection, and directly behind my reflection, there was someone standing there. When I turned around, no one was there. And ever since that day, every night before I go to sleep, I look into the mirror. And sometimes, I feel like my reflection takes a tiny fraction of a second before copying my movements. A very tiny fraction, too small to prove, but large enough to keep me awake at night.